share this link on the Discord channel. Okay. Okay, we're now live on that. And live on that. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Need to share document with Carrie so she can read. Dun 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 dun.
你可能要撲返去攞喎。
Let's see.
你有冇電子版啊？我可以過去拎嘅，即係我唔使去嗰邊，或者我禮拜六去拎都得嘅。
Okay. So let's see. I'll just put this over here, and we'll put the YouTube chat over here. There we go. There we go. And make sure I can see the other chats. There we go. Good. Good, good, good. The game might be just a little loud. There we go. That should do it. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, good. Oh, great. Where did we leave off? Okay, so they met Erica. Blah, blah. Right. I think they made Erica. Did they meet Erica? Gary? Let's see. Hello, everyone. Erica. Okay, I remember Danny jumping in. Okay, I think we completed one of the battles. I think Steven completed their battle. Gary, you still with me? Guess she went off or something. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right. So, Carrie? I guess she went away for a minute. Well, I guess I could start reading on my own. Let's see here. Okay, we left off right here, and I can remove this star. There we go. All right. Starting right about here. Should do it. Wow, that was an amazing battle, Polly said, her eyes wide with admiration. Erica approached with a smile, her demeanor warm despite the competition. You've shown great skill and strategy. I commend you. You've more than earned this rainbow badge, Erica said, handing Steven a circular badge of many colors. Thanks a lot. It was fun, Steven replied, his excitement evident. Danny started walking out onto the battlefield, and as he passed Steven, the two of them high-fived, handing off the battle. Danny had a big smile on his face, looking as energetic as ever. Okay, I've decided I'll use you first. Let's do this, Monsoon! Danny exclaimed, releasing his fierce Kingdra, which arrived and stood firmly on the grassy battlefield. Interesting choice. Then you'll be up against... Erica shouted, bringing out her Pokemon. A Vileplume appeared on the field.
Do you have any pictures or something? Are you scrolling down? Okay, let me just
Let's see.
Over this entry, how do you call that thing? Is it Vileplume?
Yes, it's vile. It's like a flower's plumes, and it's vile because it's stinky.
It's a stinky boy. Vileplume, the flower Pokemon. Its large petals release a foul fragrance that can incapacitate foes. It is known for its powerful petal dance attack, which allows it to attack multiple times in a row while moving at high speeds. Let's start up with Rain Dance! We just come out here and say, are you sure about that? But the plants are going to love it. They're like, yeah!
But it's funny because it's actually Sunny Day that usually makes the plants happy in Pokemon games.
Maybe in Casepis that's different. We probably just be like, it's like absorbing water. They are like, yeah! And we're like, okay. Let's start up with Rain Dance. Danny commanded his strategy clear. Trying to up your speed by using Swift Swim ability? I won't allow that. Oh, use Sunny Day, Erica shot back. The rain started to fall for a moment, but then it was quickly replaced by a harsh sunlight. Dude, can you imagine people living nearby? They're like, what's up with today's weather?
Yeah, I was just thinking, there's actually an animation someone made where people were like, they're watching the Weather Channel and they're like, okay, everyone, today it's going to be sunny. Oh, no, never mind. Kyogre says it's going to rain. No, never mind. It's sunny because Groudon came in. Oh, it's going to rain. It's going to sun. You know what? I give up. I hate this job.
That's what our usual weather is like during springtime. It was like one moment it was raining, and the next moment it was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's sunny again, and then it started raining again while sunny, and then rains, and then it's sunny. And
yeah, it really only makes any sense if you consider that these weather powers only apply to like a small area.
Did that guy really just say it's like, oh, never mind that. That guy just go and say something like, wait, did that guy really just say something like, God, I hate my job, I'm not doing this anymore.
It's just something like that. I can't remember. It was a Dorkly Bits parody thing.
The rain started to fall for a moment, but then it was quickly replaced by the harsh sunlight. Danny looked frustrated at the sudden change in weather. You know, Swim isn't the only ability that can affect speed in weather. Allow me to introduce you to the chlorophyll ability. Now use Petal Dance. Erica shouted. Vileplume moved at incredible speed, slamming into Monsoon with a flurry of petals. Who the hell is Monsoon again? It has been forever.
It's a Kingdra.
Okay. I don't think that's a dragon, right? Or is he a dragon?
It's Cedra's evolved form.
You did say something about he was a dragon, even though that he doesn't look like one, right?
He's a dragon water type, yeah.
That actually makes more sense than Tatsugiri. What the heck? Let me guess. It raises a Pokemon's speed in sunny weather. Danny asked, realizing the disadvantage he was in. Exactly. Erica smiled, her confidence shining through. Dude, do you even read into your attribute a disadvantage when you were fighting into this? You know that you're into a plant gym and then you just got the water out. Are you stupid or something? I guess earlier in anime you would just do it. Yeah, even though you are having elemental disadvantage.
Yeah.
And slow it down, Monsoon. Use Dragon Breath. Danny commanded, hoping to gain the upper hand. for Stun Spore, Erica announced, her voice sharp with determination. Monsoon unleashed blue flames that landed on Vileplume, causing it to stumble back. However, the powder from Vileplume also landed on Monsoon. Both Pokemon were hit with paralyzes. Both of them got paralyzed, Stephen said, watching the battle unfold in a mix of anticipation and concern. Danny clenched his fists, refusing to back down. Come on, fight through and use Ice Beam, Danny ordered.
Dodge to the right and use Sludge Bomb, Erica shouted. The paralysis kicked in and neither Pokemon was able to execute their commands. This makes things complicated, Stephen surmised, observing the struggle. They've both slowed down, but let's make Vileplume slower with Icy Wind! Use Sludge Bomb now! Erica shouted, her voice filled with urgency. Monsoon unleashed a chilling wind, causing Vileplume to falter momentarily, yet it still managed to launch a poisonous blob at Danny's Kingdra. You're pretty strong, Erica. Hold on. Danny grinned, trying to keep his spirit up despite the odds. You're not so bad yourself. Now, Vileplume, use Pedal Dance, she shouted, determination radiating from her. Come on, Danny, you can do it! Let's see, where is it? Come on, Danny, you can do it, Polly cheered. I got it! Monsoon, dodge it by jumping, Danny yelled, and the Kingdra leapt high above the dancing grass type. Not green type. What's a green type? What's a green type? Anyway. The dancing grass type. Now use Rain Dance! Ice Beam! Danny commanded, his voice filled with confidence. Yeah. Use what? Erica shouted, taken aback by the unexpected combination. Monsoon spun midair, unleashing a long ice beam. As the rain started to fall, it turned to ice and began pelting Vileplume. Did Denny just turn rain into hail? Susan asked in shock. Never a dull battle. Stephen laughed, enjoying the spectacle. The hard, icy chunks pelted Vileplume, causing it to stagger under the relentless assault. Should I continue, or...?
Do you want me to? What is it? That was a quick one. Did you put a picture in it?
No, it's... I think that's just... because there's all these dang spaces.
I mean, like, it's good for you to read like that. Okay, I can do it. Oh. Erica shrieked, her voice, her very evident. Now end with Sky Headbutt! Seriously, do they even have a headbutt that was named specifically like that?
Danny's making up stuff again.
Danny shouted, determination shining in his eyes. Monsoon turned his head towards Vileplume and began to descend. Dance to the right! You might slide to the right.
Slide to the right.
As Erica ordered, but the paralysis kicked in and her Pokemon failed to move. Whoops. With tremendous force, Monsoon's hard head slammed into Vileplume, knocking the grass Pokemon away, winning the round for Danny. Question. When you get DLC, do they come into the amount of Pokemon that you caught in the mission completion list, or not really?
I
just count it like as seppies, because when we got through Casepis, and then we got through everything, and then there's the DLC making it over the amount of things that we can catch.
Oh yeah.
Do they have something like that in Pokemon too?
Maybe. Let's see.
With tremendous force, Monsoon's heart had slammed into Vileplume, knocking the grass Pokemon away and winning the round for Danny. Yes, we did it! Popping his fist in the air as the crowd erupted in applause. Good work out there, Vileplume. Now return, Erica said, bringing back her Pokemon. She took a long look at her last Pokeball and threw it. Now face my most powerful Pokemon. Hey, I just realized, isn't this how usually you guys play? Usually you guys play through Pokemon games, just go beat a few gyms, earn badges, and then beat the champion, and then maybe beat up a gang, and then be done with it. And every now and then you have to go save the world or something like that.
God dang it. Give me a minute. Ty, you just peed on the floor, damn cat.
What happened?
Ugh. Ugh. Get out. Get out.
It's
Dang cat. Give me a minute.
Are you good?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh.
No, welcome back.
Alright.
Did you get fixed, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, better than the cats that I showed you.
Alright, let's get... Where was I?
Do you want to open the window so that you can so that it won't stink so much?
Yeah, okay. Where were we?
I think stop where you were. Let's see. Erica said, bringing back her Pokemon. She took a long look at her last Pokeball and threw it. Now face my most powerful Pokemon. A sharp Pokemon with a grass skirt appeared. Bellosum, the flower Pokemon. Bellosum is known for its vibrant color and cheerful disposition. It stands It dances in the sunlight, and its petals emit a fragrant aroma that can soothe the weary. Despite its cute appearance, Blossom is a formidable opponent in battle, capable of using powerful moves like petal dance and leech seed. Polly and Susan were instantly thrilled. It's so cute, aww! Polly said, squishing her own cheeks. I want one so bad. Susan added, her eyes sparkling with excitement. I mean, like, you can get them somehow if you run into one in the wild. Hopefully, Bobby. Then I will use my ace. Go, Red Knight! Or Lady Rouge. Then he shouted as his Caesar appeared, flashing her claws about confidently. Susan and Polly exchanged concerned glances. You're using Red Light against that little cutie, Polly said, crossing her arms. Meanie! Susan added, pouting slightly. What did I even do? Then Danny replied, looking annoyed at their reactions. Hey, don't worry, ladies. I assure you Blossom is much stronger than she appears. Erica replied with a confident smile.
Now use sleep powder, she ordered, her voice steady and commanding. Safeguard, quick! Danny yelled. Blossom approached, but before it could put Red Knight to sleep, a safeguard barrier was erected around Caesar. Not gonna let you do that again! Danny grinned, feeling a surge of confidence. Okay, Red Knight, now use sword dance! Danny shouted, knowing the importance of boosting his attack. My Blossom will come out on top in any dance. Use sword dance as well, Erica shouted back, her voice filled with enthusiasm. Both Pokemon spun around, raising their attack power and preparing for the next round. Susan looked like she was on the edge of her seat, fully engaged with the intense battle. Now Blossom use Double Team, followed by Leech Seed! Erica ordered, executing her strategy with precision. Dodge it! Danny shouted, trying to anticipate Blossom's moves. Blossom created multiple illusionary copies. Illusory? Whatever. Illusory copies of itself, and then shot several Leech Seeds from all directions. Wow, rapid fire Leech Seed. That's brutal. Damn. Red Knight struggled to keep track of the real Blossom amidst the chaos of the illusions. The Leech Seeds shot out, and one managed to attach itself to the Caesar, sprouting and beginning to drain Red Knight's strength. Safeguard can't protect against that! Safeguard can't protect against that, Stephen said, watching intently as the battle unfolded. Hang in there, Red Knight! Use wing attack! Then he commanded, hoping to counter the drain. Blossom, evade and use petal dance! Erica shot back, her eyes gleaming with determination. Red Knight lunged forward, and I guess I'll just read another page just for the heck of it. Red Knight lunged forward with a quick strike, but Blossom danced gracefully out of the way, a flurry of petals swirling around it as it prepared to attack. The vibrant petals struck Red Knight, causing significant damage as the beauty of the attack belied its power. Come on, you can do this! Danny urged, feeling pressure mount. Susan and Polly cheered from the sidelines, their eyes wide with excitement. You've got this, Danny! Polly called out. Focus, the Red Knight! Let's show her what we can really do! Use Twin Hyper Beam! Danny shouted, and Red Knight unleashed massive beams of energy from her claws. The beams swept through the gym and collided with Blossom, blasting her off her feet. Blossom! Susan cried out, greatly concerned for the small Pokemon. He went too far! Polly shouted, eyes wide with worry.
They are being too mean. He's fighting, but where were we?
I'm not sure about that, Stephen said, observing the battlefield closely. Down on the battlefield, Blossom was greatly damaged, but stood resilient. No way! Danny shouted, astonished at Blossom's tenacity. That was quite the attack. Let's see how you like it. Blossom, use Mimic! Erica called out. Danny stood there in shock as Blossom mimicked the same twin hyper beam attack that he believed only Caesar could do. The powerful beam struck Red Knight, sending her crashing to the ground. Red Knight, hang in there! Danny shouted, desperation creeping into his voice. Both Pokemon were greatly damaged, and either one could fall at any moment. The Leech Seed was still draining Red Knight's strength, adding to the tension in the air. This will be Red Knight's last move. Now let's make it a good one! Red Knight, use Agility and Fury Cutter, and don't let up no matter what! Danny commanded. Red Knight lashed forward, raising her speed and raining sharp blows down on Blossom. Dodge it with pedal dance! Erica exclaimed, voice filled with urgency. I'm here to get... let's see. Blossom tried...
What was that?
Blossom tried...
Blossom tried... I can read through it. Yeah,
oh, yeah, go ahead.
Spin on with the petals around her. However, even with the effort of Leech Seed, it's still taking its toll. The flurry of Fairy Cutter attacks started to add up. With one large clash of Petal Dance and Fairy Cutter, both Pokemon unleashed their final moves, and the impact was overwhelming. Both of them fainted! Susan shouted, her voice filled with excitement and disbelief. Then that means Danny wins! Stephen grinned, unable to hide his admiration for the intense battle they had just witnessed. Crowd erupted in cheers as Danny rushed to Red Knight, kneeling beside his fallen partner. You were amazing out there, Red Knight. We'll get you healed up. Danny said, smiling as he returned his Pokemon to her ball. Excellent dancing as always, Blossom. Erica said, hugging her Pokemon before returning to its ball. That was a great battle, young man. Please take the rainbow badge. Rainbow!
Rainbow!
Erica smiled, handing it to Danny. Thanks, Erica. Yes, another badge down. Danny celebrated, his excitement infectious. By the way, they are going to fight they are in gold and silver, right? So they just fight another Team Rocket thingy and then be done with the story, right?
Let's see. They have to fight... Was it one more? Yeah, I think it's just... Oh, two more gyms. Two more gyms after this. And Rocket, and then Elite Four, and then that done with Johto. Or Kanto Johto. Gold and silver. Done with gold and silver!
How long is your fanfic going to have though? Because it seems like if we are going on by the modern games that we have, it's going to be a long time before you finish writing your journey.
I already know when the story ends, by the way. I already know where I want to leave it done forever.
Whereabouts?
Well, there's going to be a few stories kind of happening at the same time, but kind of at the end of Legends AZ, or ZA. I can always want to call it... I always want to call it AZ.
Then call it AZ then. That's, But, wait, so you mean that we have to go through, like, from gold and silver to all the way to...
I didn't do Sinnoh. I never wrote a story for Sinnoh. Kind of not Galar either.
So you're going to do things with May as well? May's generation as well? We are going to be sitting here for a couple of years to get this finished. My god, you feel quite a lot.
See, this is why I decided I kind of wanted to do this once a week.
We are going to be here for a decade before it's finally finished or something. At least when I'm not working.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone was cheering in the gym. The atmosphere was filled with joy and camaraderie. Is that how you try to say?
It's camaraderie.
Yeah, camaraderie. Everyone except Susan. She just sat there with a sad expression on her face, knowing she had a hard decision to make. The friends all met at the center of the gym. Polly ruffled at Danny's hair while Stephen and Talon fist bumped him. Pokemon battles makes me hungry. Let's go and Pokemon battles make me hungry. Let's go and grab something. Danny said, raising his fist in the air triumphantly. The Pokemon should be the one to get hungry, but I guess time for some food. Polly laughed. They thanked Erica once again and started walking out. But then something happened to that none of them expected.
Susan strode towards Erica, looking serious. Erica? She said. Yes, what is it? Erica asked, noticing this distraught expression on the girl's face. Could I become a gym trainer here? She asked. The words hit Polly different than anyone else there. At first, she didn't believe what she was hearing. It took a moment to process it. Susan was asking if she could stay here. stay and not continue with them on their journey. Polly's face clearly showed her shock. Danny looked up and realized what was happening, his excitement from the battle quickly fading with concern. Wait, Susan, are you serious? He asked, amidst disbelief and worry in his voice. Erica regarded Susan with a thoughtful expression. Of course you can become a gym trader, if that's what you truly want. But why do you want to stay here? Susan hesitated, glancing back at her friends. I feel like I need to find my own paths and grow. I love traveling with you all, but I think I need to focus on my own journey for a while. She admitted, her voice trembling slightly. Polly's shock turned to sadness. But we've all come so far together. You really want to stay here? Yes, I do. This is the perfect place for me. Plus, my grass Pokemon will love it here. She threw out her Paris, Tangela, and Bayleaf. Each one looked like they were at home. I think I can learn a lot from Erica, too, Susan said. Hoot. But, Sus, we... Polly struggled to find the words, overwhelmed by her emotions. She didn't realize how much Susan's presence meant to her until now. She looked like she might break down in tears at any moment. But then Talon stepped in. Polly, don't cry, Talon said, smiling at her. Talon? Polly said, surprised by his encouragement. Yeah, not yet, Stephen added, trying to lighten the mood. Stephen.
Polly said, fighting to hold back the tears. It's obviously what you two need. Well, it's obvious what you two need. A Pokemon battle. Danny nodded, recognizing the significance of the moment. Erica realized this party was a big
Okay, can I just interrupt for a second? I really did this because this is how it always is in the Pokemon games. I am not joking. It's always like, is something like troubling you? Are we gonna have an argument? Do we have opposing points of view? Are we like upset with each other? Sad? You should have a Pokemon battle and work out your feelings.
I thought that you guys are going to beat up each other instead of using your Pokemon. They're like, why are we getting into this? What is this?
This is the healthy way of dealing with our feelings.
Wait, what?
This is the healthy way of dealing with our feelings.
Meanwhile, their Pokemon be like, what? Why though?
But seriously, I am not even kidding. Like, this happens all the time in the games and shows. It's like, this is how we solve our, like, emotional trauma. We do Pokemon battles.
Yeah, in ZA as well, that guy was like, I believe that if you let me beat you so that I can get my hand on Floette so that we can fix everything. And we are like, you sure about this? Are you sure this is going to fix everything? Huh?
Okay. Let's see.
Also, who do you think that Urbane has beaten to get to level 8 though?
Who Urbane beat to get to level 8? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Let's see. Erica realized that this parting was a big deal and stepped forward. That's right, there's no better way to share your feelings than connecting in a Pokemon battle, she said, her voice encouraging. Polly wasn't sure at first, but then she nodded, shedding the lingering tears in her eyes. She clenched her fist in determination, causing Susan to smile back at her. They both stepped in the battle arena, ready to prove their growth. Okay,
How old is Susan anyways?
Susan is like Danny's age. She's close to Danny's age. Let's see. Hold on. I just made this. I just made these two pictures today. We don't have as many pictures, but I made these two because I figured this was a crucial part of the story.
Your neck. The neck.
Let's see.
No, I'm talking about Polly's neck.
Yeah, it's kind of going into her face. Sorry about that. This was a rush job.
You can fix it later, I think.
Yeah. Let's see.
Where were we? Let me go look into it. Polly, we both grown stronger on this journey. Now let's shout it, Susan exclaimed. Right. Polly explained, her spirit lifting. Alright, Jungler, you're up. Susan called, causing her Tangela to hop out with enthusiasm. Why did she nickname her guy like that? Seriously. I'm surprised she didn't name her Smeagol Leonardo or someone.
Yeah, I really should have had Polly name her Smeargle. That seems off.
Polly shouted, releasing her Pokemon, which appeared ready to fight with the Pringle-Tail waving excitedly. The two Pokemon faced off in the center of the gym. The tension in the air was palpable. See what you got, Susan! Polly encouraged, her competitive spirit ignited. Let's do this, Jungler! Use Spine Whip! Susan exclaimed. Dodge it, Polly urged, and Smeargle sidestepped the dangerous lashing vines. You like that? You like grass Pokemon?
Well, hold on. Got a little formatting issue here. There we go.
Then we will become one. Smeargle, use conversion, Polly ordered. Smeargle transformed, now green with leafy growths. I think that's you.
Okay, it's my turn. Use growth. Susan shouted, causing her Tangela to swell in size, increasing its power. Yeah, growth. Before we add Dynamaxing, we add growth. It's like where a Pokemon could up its size. You didn't really see it up its size permanently, but that was the implication, is that it was growing in size. Let's see. Spherical type.
Is Dynamax a new thing in Sword and Shield that is specifically in the British Isles? Yeah, everyone in here is so British.
Yeah, pretty much. Smeargle, time for Sword Dance, Polly commanded. Smeargle spun in place, boosting its attack power. Now, put up a Reflect, Susan yelled. Safeguard, now! Polly said, exclaimed both Pokemon had different defenses prepared for the rest of the battle. Now wrap it up in your vines, Jungler! Susan shouted. Tangela's vines shot out and bound Smeargle's body. However, Polly didn't look the least bit worried. Use Rapid Spin! She called out. Smeargle spun like a top, unwinding the vines and hurling Jungler across the gym. Now use Sunny Day and Solar Beam! Susan ordered, determination shining in her eyes. Jungler caused the sun's rays to shine down and then unleash a powerful beam of green energy that blazed a path towards Smeargle. Now use Mirror Coat! Polly shouted. Raising a protective shield, Smeargle redirected the solar beam back at Jungler, blasting it away. Clever move, Polly! Susan smiled, impressed by her friend's tactics. We're just getting started, Polly winked. Competitive spirit ignited. As the dust settled with the powerful solar beam, the Jungler struggled to regain its footing, but the determination in Susan's eyes remained unwavering. Jungler, you've got this! Use Giga Drain! Jungler's vines sprouted outward, and they were attempting to drain energy from Smeargle. Dodge it, Smeargle! Use Agility! Polly commanded, and Smeargle zipped to the side, narrowly avoiding the attack. Now follow up with Petal Dance! Susan shouted, and Jungler spun around, unleashing a flurry of vibrant petals that danced around the air towards Smeargle. Counter with Sketch! Polly shouted, called out as Smeargle copied the petal dance, creating a whirlwind of petals that clashed with Jungler's attack. The two moves collided in a spectacle display, petals flying everywhere. Oh, we're not done, Polly shouted. Not yet, Susan replied. Solar Beam! Both girls shouted simultaneously. The two Pokemon launched massive green beams at each other, powerful attacks clashing as they tried to overwhelm the other. Come on, you can do it, Jungler! Susan cheered, her voice filled with encouragement. Use Dig now! Polly exclaimed. Abandoning its solar beam, Smeargle dug underground to dodge the incoming beam. That won't work, Polly! Grass Pokemon can get their strength from the soil! Jungler, push your vines underground and use Giga Drain on it! Susan ordered confidently. Jungler did just that, plunging... tie you... Open the dang door. Jungler did just that, plunging several vines to the ground to search for its foe. However, Polly smiled, realizing something important. This is it, Smeargle! Now use Fly! She shouted. From underground? Danny exclaimed, very surprised. Smeargle burst from the ground, having made temporary wings on itself, and flew high above. Then it came soaring downward to strike. Use Body Slam! Hurry! Susan commanded, her heart racing as she saw Smeargle descend. Jungler tried to jump, but its vines were still trying to retract from underground, leaving it vulnerable. It's over, Steven said, his voice filled with disbelief as he watched the impending collision. Smeargle struck Jungler with its brush, causing the Pokemon to faint and fall to the ground. This battle is over. Polly wins, Erica declared, her voice firm, but filled with respect for both trainers. She had won, but it did little to make Polly feel better. She realized she still had to let Susan go. Good job, Smeargle, Polly said, patting her little dog Pokemon. You too, Jungla. Great job, Susan said, her voice filled with pride as she returned her Pokemon. Once her Pokemon were back on the balls, Susan and Polly looked at each other. That was fun. This is why I travel with you guys. I love battling with you, Susan said, her voice gleaming with nostalgia.
I can do it. Sus, I know you'll become even stronger from training here. Polly said, attempted to smile, yet her lips quivered as she did so. Susan rushed over and gave Polly a big hug.
Okay,
You are my
hold on.
best friend.
Let's put the last picture I made here. Last picture. Oh, it's on the desktop. It's on the desktop. Okay. There we go. This is the last picture for today.
You are my best friend, Polly. I know we will have more adventures together again someday. Yeah, we've already stuck together with a group of friends and are you sure being 10 years old being around like this is okay? Man, Pokemon World is strange.
Yeah.
You are my best friend. She said, shedding some tears of her own. Their heartfelt hurt lasted for a long time, but no one minded. Then, to Danny's surprise, Susan gave him a hug too. Okay. Danny said awkwardly, I will miss you too, he added, his own emotions welling up. Susan cried a bit more and then let go. Oh yeah, before I forget, here, Susan said, pulling out her pocket gear. Oh, good idea, Sus. We can stay in touch over the phone. Is it just me? But I don't feel like you have a build up to this. Like when they are thinking about leaving, like they leave during their journey or something. Because it seems like has it been hinted?
Mostly at the beginning of the chapter.
What was it? I think.
She was talking to her sisters, and they were talking to her about like that telling her that she should figure out what she wants to do and stuff.
Ah, okay, yeah, that one. Susan exchanged their number with the whole group, ensuring they could keep it connected even though their journeys are taking different paths. Okay, come on, everyone, bring it in. Polly said, her voice a mix of excitement and sorrow. Her voice looked a little awkward, but quickly agreed, and they all gathered for one last group hug with Susan. Bye, Sus, Polly said quickly, her voice a mix of excitement. Wait, why did you press that button? That got me all confused.
Sorry.
Jeez. But quickly agreed. They all gathered for one last group hug with Susan. Bye, Sus, Polly said, quickly turning away to hide her tears. Okay, you can do it. Jeez, that was annoying.
You better be much stronger the next time we meet, Danny pointed at her, a determined smile on his face. Don't worry about
Way to go to ruin the mood, Danny. Shut up.
Don't worry about that, Danny, Susan laughed and waved to him, her spirits lifting slightly. As they stepped back, the reality of the moment settled in. Susan took a deep breath, standing tall. I'll keep training hard, and I promise to make you all proud, she declared, and determination shining through the sadness. With one last wave, Susan turned towards Erica, who stood waiting with a reassuring smile. Polly watched as her friend walked away, a mix of pride and heartache swelling in her chest. As they walked outside the gym, Polly outpaced the boys as fast as she could. Her hands quickly went to her face, trying to hide the tears streaming down her cheeks. Polly, wait! Stephen started to say, but Talon and Danny held him back, shaking their heads knowingly. Let's see. Later
Man,
that...
sorry about that. Can you imagine that when we get to I don't know, Scarlet and Violet, and then by the time we go back to Susan, then she finds out a lot of we find out that she has a ton of plant types, but they also have other types going on with plant types as well, like ghost plants, and then plant and dark and something like that. And we were like, wow. Your garden is becoming becoming livelier.
Yeah,
I know, right?
like it's like it was crazy because I didn't even make it through my Johto story. Well, they're in Kanto right now, but it still counts as the Gold and Silver story. I didn't even make it through that when I was like younger. Um, and then like I started reading with you. I'm like, hey, this should be funny. It's this silly story I wrote when I was young, and then I was like, and then suddenly I was like, oh, hold on, just trying to click off the word processor, and suddenly I was like, oh, I like this. I want to continue. Yeah.
I hope that you were still alive after we reached to Scarlet and Violet. Dear God.
Right now the story's kind of up to going to the final badges for like Hoenn, Kalos, and Unova.
Wait, when we get to Carlos, do we go straight into ZA? Not really.
Yeah,
We
no.
can skip. We can skip through some of the bits. Sorry, but I feel like I'm losing a bit of interest. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
hunting was.
Okay. Let's see.
But it has been fun reading through all of this and doing commentary. Don't get me wrong, though.
Yeah. I mean, we could just stop if you want to.
Nah, we can stop whenever you decide it is enough.
Okay. Um,
Okay, let's keep reading.
let's
I
see.
suppose.
There's that. Susan found a private area of the gym and retrieved her poke gear. She took out the piece of paper that Eric had handed her, her heart racing as she added the number to her contact list and immediately called it. Hello, Eric. Turns out I'm staying in the city too, Susan asked, feeling a mix of sadness and happiness at the same time. Wow, really? Yeah, we can date if you want, she said, her voice trailing off awkwardly. Oh, yes, of course, I'd like that, he said, his tone filled with joy. You want to meet up now? Susan couldn't help playing with her hair as she spoke, excitement bubbling inside her. This was an all new, thrilling experience for her. Sure, sounds good. Let's meet at the Pokemon Center, he said. Um, replied the. Oh wait, hold on.
Dude, I just realized, Felix, his mushroom guy thingy is actually kind of like Smeargle.
Oh yeah, yeah. See you soon, she said, a blush creeping on her cheeks as she hung up. As Eric ended the call, he looked up to see a man standing in front of his desk. Who was that, boss? The rocket grunt asked, his voice laced with curiosity. It's nothing. I just have somewhere to be tonight, Eric replied, his expression shifting to one of determination. He stood up, adjusting his suit, adorned with the emblem of Team Rocket. With an air of authority, he walked down the hall, the grunts parting to let him pass. Ever since Eric saved the many grunts from Rill, he had become the new leader of Team Rocket. Now, with Susan at his side, he felt he had everything he wanted, but deep down, he was determined to keep his true identity and intentions hidden from her. So
she didn't actually agree to ask you out, though. Like, seriously, Eric.
Yeah, what a dick. Okay.
Why do I feel like this is going to be what the movie is going to be about? Like the curious case of Susan, with a sprinkle of some guy getting rejected and decided to throw a hissy fit and reset the world with weird weathers.
Let's see. Man, how long have we been going right now?
We're still in one chapter. We can finish this one.
Yeah. Boop. Let's see. Okay, and let's see. And what's the okay, there's like this one. I think this is the updated. Yeah, this is the updated one. No, that's not right. Wait, are we on 6.4 now?
What are we?
Which one are we on?
I don't know. What are we?
What? Wait, no. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong ones. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I just, okay, yeah, this is the one. I'll just delete that. So we just ended with the part that I had to fill in, basically.
I can't believe Susan left them and then decided to become a gym trainer. But this will be very interesting.
Yeah. Okay, and hold on, I gotta actually share this screen on the stream because it's a different document. And it's like, no, the streamer's like, I wasn't looking at that.
What are they looking at? Oh my god, we are sharing a different one.
Okay, we're looking for 6.4. There we go. I also have to share this video on Discord because there's also a different thing. Gotta change the thing document. Applications. Yes. This one. Okay. There's the long detour. Okay, good. Now you're seeing the right thing. Good. I think the streams are seeing the right thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Is the vertical one? The vertical is not. Okay, come on, vertical. Get with the picture here. There. Okay, now everyone is seeing the right thing. Finally. Also, there's no music. Silly.
What?
YouTube. It keeps pausing. It's like, you're not actively listening to this, so we're going to stop it. No! Keep playing it! Keep playing the music!
That is mean.
There we go. Maybe one more notch down. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, now let's get this up. 6.4. I think I can put this over here. And put that over there. There we go. Okay, good. Now we can start reading the story again. Ugh. So, like I said, that ended the last bit that I had written present day. So, get ready for more more mistakes. I'm sure we'll find plenty of mistakes.
Dear troll. Oh my God.
Is this the last of it?
Is it?
This is okay. So this document that we're reading right now, which is 33 pages long. This is actually the last bit I wrote when I was a teenager.
Whoa! And then the rest is you write as an adult. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So like everything after this point is stuff that I wrote present day. So yeah, this will be the last of all the crazy grammatical errors, probably.
I think.
Okay. So yeah, here we go. Let's see how many mistakes we can find.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right then. I need to go grab something. I will be right back though. You keep reading, yeah?
Okay, I'll keep reading. Okay. Chapter 29: The Long Detour. As they stopped at the Pokemon Center to have their Pokemon healed, Polly massaged her Skiploom's head. She was still depressed because of Susan's leaving. Now she was the only girl in the group of 3 boys. She looked about and saw Stephen and Talon talking to each other silently. Then she saw her, and when they saw her looking at them, they stopped. This made her a bit nervous. What if they were talking about me, she thought. The Pokemon Center was too active. Nurse Joy told them that it was because was not too active. Nurse Joy told them it was because Erica always healed their opponent's Pokemon. Danny wondered why he didn't for them, and Stephen said he must have been distracted by Polly and Susan's battle. A couple of trainers were there too, but they were just there to eat and feed their Pokemon. A little boy sat with his Paris as it released a heavenly scent for him to smell. 2 girls were laughing at each other over something while grooming their Pikachu and Pichu. It made her think of Susan, and she got even sadder. Haha! Now I only need 2 more badges to challenge the Elite Four, Danny spoke into the monitor. He was sitting on a chair and talking to someone, but Polly had just noticed this, and she could not see the screen from the angle she was at. Wow, Danny, I wish I could have been there, a girlish voice responded. Polly then knew that Danny was talking to their cousin Alicia back on the ranch. This is the perfect opportunity. What? Carrie, you back?
Yep, I'm back. I'm like, yikes, there she is again.
Yeah, okay, so did I guess you didn't miss most of that.
You only just started, yeah.
It was just probably kind of being sad about Susan being gone. And then
on the bright side though, Susan is going to have a wonderful Laurel in who is, I don't know if she's going to catch an alpha. Do you think that she is going to catch an alpha?
Wow, you know what's funny? I feel like I might have included Pokemon of different sizes at some point in this show. I mean, show, it's not a show. In this story. But yeah, oddly enough, I haven't gotten to the alphas yet.
Can you imagine her reaction seeing the pumpkins? The cute pumpkins.
The big old pumpkins. I only need 2 more bats.
Where do you guys even come from? Why do you have different sizes? Also, why are you ultra big? And also, why do you sound so different?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, probably heard that Danny was talking to his cousin Alicia back on the ranch. This is the perfect opportunity for her. She jumped over and rushed to the phone. Danny didn't notice her, but Alicia could clearly see her. Alicia, how would you like to come with us to finish our journey? She offered. Danny looked shocked and fell out of his seat. Alicia's face lit up with joy. Do you mean it? She exclaimed, laughing. Well, we're close to the end, and I bet your mom would let you come for a little while. Shelly could come with you. Alicia's face changed, and she looked deep in thought. Well, I guess she could come, she grumbled. Danny pulled Polly away from the phone. No way, Polly! These two will be on my back the whole time. We're on my back the whole time at the ranch. I won't have them around all the time. They'll ruin my concentration. You never concentrate anyway, Danny. And if we don't have another girl with us, I don't think I'll last. Polly ignored Danny and returned to the phone. The screen was empty, but voices could be heard in the background. Please, Mama, Alicia pleaded. I think you're a little too young, Alicia, Emily replied. Please! I want to go, Mom, Shelly added. They have my permission. Is
she slightly older?
Yeah, Shelly's a little bit older. Let's see. They have my permission, George said. But dear, Emily objected. Listen, when I was young, my brother Thomas and I wanted to see the world, but the only way we could do that was to become Pokemon trainers. Well, or you could, get a job.
Can you get a job or something?
Get a job, get money, save up for a trip. But no. It has to be Pokemon training. That's the only way children are allowed to travel in this world. Actually, that kind of makes sense and kind of doesn't at the same time. Let's see.
It's just pretty much like the whole Pokemon series. It doesn't make sense at times.
Remember that one part of the chapter where Danny's like, I'm a pretty good, parent letting my children go on this trip. And I'm like, and we were both like, no, you're really not. But you gotta kind of adapt it for Pokemon World parenting standards, unfortunately.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, they suck.
And we are not even talking about Giovanni. That one also sucks a lot.
There's you could say, well, it's okay because adults are all good in the Pokemon world, and we know that's not the case.
I'm like, where did you even get that idea? Seriously. Are you stupid? Do you know how many times we've seen adults trying to end the world?
Yeah. We failed. It's kind of funny because the father's reasoning is oh well, me and my brother, we never got to go on explore the world, and that kind of sucks. But it's something's coming up ahead that I think is kind of stupid in the story. We'll get to it in a minute. We failed at that and never got further than our home. I don't want that to be the same for our kids. Okay, this is the funny part that's coming up. Can we go then? The older sons asked. No! They're like, I want my children to have a future where they can become Pokemon trainers. And then the sons are like, can we go? He's like, no! You stay and work on the ranch! It's like, wow, that's kind of hypocritical, I think. Both. What the? Whoa, what the? What is going on with my computer? Oh, okay. Computer was kind of freaking out for a second there. What the fuck? Okay.
What?
Yeah, I guess my dang TV was talking or something. And Val said to turn it off. That's weird. That's, I have it set to be, coming through my speakers, I think. Hold on. Yeah, they're coming through my speakers. I don't know how the heck this is coming through my TV. That doesn't make any sense. That's really weird. Oh!
Very.
OBS! OBS! Now I know what's going on. OBS. Let's see. Output. Audio. Yeah, I'm just gonna change this to I'll just change this to virtual speakers. There we go. There we go. Okay. That should fix that up. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, and we're back, except I'm not back because I don't know where this dang YouTube thing is. Nope, that's not it. This it? Yeah, this is it. Put that... there. Okay. Stupid OBS. Okay. We need you here, George replied. Okay. I guess it's your turn, Carrie?
Hold on, let me just finish this website.
Or I could...
That's a chunk.
Or do you want me to keep reading while you're doing that?
No, it's okay. I can refer this page. You weren't invited anyway, Emily added. So we can go, Shirley and Elisa smiled. I guess. Emily gave in. Both girls appeared in the screen. We can go, they screamed. But how are we going to get you where you are? Alicia asked. Danny will come and get you on the train night. Danny's eyes sprang open in fear and disapproval. Bye, Polly! Polly hung up before Danny could object. No! What just happened? What have you done? Did you do that? My journey is over as we know it. Overreacting Danny. I need someone to talk to like Susan, and they seemed perfect. Besides, we see the world while they're stuck on that ranch all the time. This is the perfect time for them to see the world, like Uncle George said. I will get you for this, Polly. Someday I'm going to get you back for this. Just go and get them so we can move on. That's what you want to do, right? Then he shook his fist and left the building. Everyone knew that Susan had left her friends and was very happy about the whole incident. Now Susan is no longer with Danny and the script. I can attack them and steal their computer, desk, chair, and glass case with Pokeballs. It was very barren and he had not taken the time to decorate it or anything. It was just his private place to think. Seriously, you're still thinking like Giovanni. There's you poor boy.
Yep, he's a jerk.
By the way, who's you know that boy? You know Giovanni has a boy, right?
Yeah, Eric is kind of based on him, though I've never said... Yeah, Eric is kind of based on that character, though I've never exactly said that he's related to Giovanni.
Lots of people like to think that he's related to Giovanni, but I digress. But I heard that he is the protagonist of Silver, or the Silver edition, right?
Yeah, he's the protagonist of Gold and Silver. I mean, antagonist, not the protagonist.
Oh god. Somebody said something about like, can you imagine if he picked Ho-Oh and then how Giovanni is going to feel like? It's like he got Mewtwo, but then Mewtwo got away. But then his son got picked up by Ho-Oh, and he probably just going to be like, well, so they're going to do another retraining section.
Yeah. Dude, do you think they made him like steal Pokemon and be kind of mean to try and outdo Gary? Because like Gary was this great Pokemon rival. Everyone remembers Blue Gary, and they remember him, and they're like, how do we top him? It's like, oh, I don't know. What if he steals the Pokemon? Yes! And we'll make him Giovanni's son! Yes!
Is that how it turned out, though?
I mean, he definitely isn't more memorable than Blue or Gary. Smell you later.
I think you probably just yell at him and be like, "Shut up! Go away!"
Let's see. Okay.
Also, I just found out that his voice actor passed away from old age. Man, we are losing them like flies, like dropping left and right.
Wait,
Please.
Whose voice actor passed away?
Gary?
Oh, yeah, that's right, he did. Oh, man, what a bummer.
I think that you were also said that we lost AC's anime voice actor too, and you were like,
yeah. Well, we've lost AZ's anime and oh wow, that's crazy.
I think that you probably are going to use this one as hold on. Let me put this GIF in here. Let's this one.
Sad Polio. Aw.
But you were like, whoa. Wait, I think that this one might be better.
What?
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. You ready to continue?
And right now his thoughts were sinister. He turned to the monitor and showed a face of a man appear. They still haven't left Celadon, sir, he informed. Inform me on any changes. Yes, sir. The screen went blank again. The rocket has grown stronger since I took command. Now it's time to strike the Dragon's and fight down once and for all. Legend 2 was worried about Danny. A ship threw him back on the ranch. She saw his gloomy face. She spoke slowly. No, I'm okay. It's just that Polly invited 2 girls to come with us. Yeah, I do imagine if we actually got some dudes in our teenage party or something, we will be kind of stinky too.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing it right now, I'd probably be very quiet not because I don't like them, it's because I don't know what to say and I'm very awkward around people. Like, really. like cripplingly, really.
This is why I work from home.
Virgo people just stay together, but then when they go outside, they're like, they are so cool. They are probably not friendly, but in reality, we are like, I don't know what to say, and I don't know what to, and I'm afraid. Oh my god. I didn't understand a word of what his dragon said. Danny didn't understand what his dragon said, but they didn't have to. We know that she was worried about him, and just from her tone. Huh? She asked in a confused voice. Why don't I like girls? I will tell you why I don't like girls. They are bossy, they take too much time in the restroom, and they try to make everything seem cute, cuddly, and romantic. I can stand them for long periods of time. Yeah, Danny is in that phase, so that's okay. You know, interestingly enough, I was into the boy stuff before I started to moving on to the other side. Man, age so changelings.
Oh yeah.
I was into Mega Man before going into, I think, like, hey, the Y2K pink stuff is actually pretty cool. No, I'm only talking about human girls, not Pokemon like you. She really laughed. So the fastest way to the next gym is at the other end of the cycling road, Polly asked, looking into the Kanto map on Steven's pocket here. Yeah, but only those who have bikes can take it. Only Danny has a bike, Polly remembered. He has a bike, but where? It got stolen! Stephen was astonished.
Yeah. It's collapsible. It's collapsible. He stores it in his bag. Good grief, it doesn't just collapse, it implodes to be able to fit in there with all those snacks, Stephen joked. They all laughed the hardest they had in a long time. It was nice to have a little levity after Susan left the group. Danny was just getting used to the wind rustling in his hair as Legend 2 flew him across Kanto. He saw amazing sights like waterfalls, mountaintops, and several different Pokemon. Then his fun came to an end as Legend 2 pointed down to the ranch. Danny peeked, and just as he feared, his cousins were both standing waiting for him. Both carried large, light blue bags over their shoulders. Legend 2 swooped down in front of them. Danny stood up on her back and grinded down her tail as if he was going down a railing. Wait. Did I actually do this before Legolas did it in Lord of the Rings? I did.
Oh.
Wait, no, wait. No, I know what this is from. The opening of Flintstones. The what's his name? Fred Flintstone. He like slides down the tail of the dinosaur he's on. That's where I got that, I bet.
Where did it came from? Where was that part again? You can read it again.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Then he's getting his then he peeks just fit. Okay, let him swoop down. Danny stood on her back and grinded down her tail as if he was going down a railing.
Yeah, that's not Nicholas.
Yeah. It's Fred Flintstone from the Flintstones. Hi, Danny, Alicia said, plainly looking at her shoes, blushing. Shelley was less shy. She welcomed Danny, hugging him, making Danny feel awkward, and he grimaced a little. Let's go, he said in a shaky voice. The first time he tried to get on Legend 2, he slipped off, but he quickly jumped back on and pulled Alicia and Shelley on. The Dragonite took off at high speed, causing the girls to scream. I'm gonna say with delight, maybe? Or maybe just scream. I think it's funnier with just scream. Evening was approaching now, and Polly was writing in the notebook she had bought in Saffron. She wrote down her thoughts about the evening events of the day. She wrote that she liked how she had annoyed Danny by making him pick up their cousins, in hopes that they might keep him quiet more. Frickin'
It's me, but I feel like you have channeled everything you feel about your mom while waiting, going in shopping center, spending so long.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. My character's laughing. There we go. I can stop laughing now. I didn't even think about that as like, whoa, is this what I felt about like girls at the time? I bet it is.
Well, you just wait for your mom to go pick something. You know that I have to follow my mom to go to a shopping center as well, and I was like, oh, there's the meat session, oh, there's the thing session, and there's a beep. Okay, there's another one, beep, and then beep, 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 and then everything got checked out, and then we moved back to the car, and then drove off. It's kind of like that.
Oh well, wait, keep quiet more. So I wrote down that she felt that everyone who went on this journey changed in some way. As she wrote, Stephen read a book on the table called Pokemon, The Strategy of Masters. Oh, I love that. I love that title. I really like that title. That's awesome. The Strategy of Masters.
That sounds pretty good coming from the Smash Bros. What's that thing called? Smash Bros. Announcer impression. Yeah.
It's like Pokemon, The Strategy of Masters. It's like Ganondorf. Let's see. Oh, Greninja.
Sneaky frog.
Yeah. Talon polished his sword with a white cloth. As he saw his reflection, he noticed that Stephen behind him was looking at Polly in an odd fashion. He was smiling and his eyes were half shut. Stephen's eyes turned to see Talon, and he went back to his reading. It was very uncomfortable in Legend 2, and not in the physical sense. No one was talking to anyone. They just sat silently looking about. Suddenly, something very strange happened that nearly caused Danny to fall off. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta change this.
What?
Okay, boom. Doop. I'm just gonna delete that part. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so basically, this was a tricky chapter because suddenly characters are getting weird powers, and and I didn't
You're
like
going
it.
to you're going to rewrite this, right?
So I've already rewritten like nearly all of it. That was just a part that slipped through. So like one thing that is established, and I'm kind of okay with it being established. It's just I don't want the characters to be like, I didn't want it to become a thing where it's like, oh, we can just do this all the time. We could just do this all the time to communicate, because I thought that was kind of lame. So like there's this thing.
You guys are not the X-Men. Shut up.
So like there was this like thing where it's like the dragon sense can kind of like communicate through their hearts, kind of. And
I thought that they can only communicate with dragons or something with
yeah,
their like
with dragons and each other basically. But like I kind of, this chapter kind of turned it into like, oh, it's like a walkie-talkie thing. They could do this whenever. I'm like, I didn't like that, so I kind of took out a bit of it. So I made it just them talking normally. There's also another part later, but we'll get to that. Okay, so let's see. As Danny and his cousins, Alicia and Shelly, soared through the sky on Danny's Dragonite, Legend 2, and the wind ripped through their hair, and the view below was breathtaking. The sun was setting, casting a warm golden hue over the landscape. Oh wait, so this part is written current day. This part here, I think I did write current day because I wanted to kind of replace a few paragraphs. Anyway, hey, Danny! Alicia called out, trying to be heard over the rush of wind. Hey, Danny! Alicia called out. Tell me more about your Pokemon. I want to know about the ones you've been training. Danny grinned, excited to share. Sure. Oh, okay. That's how you do it, girl. That's how you get Danny to talk to you. Is like, and be like, it's like, hey, what if can you tell me about your Pokemon? Like, instantly, yes. Sure. First is Quagsire. He's really reliable in battle and super chill. Oh yeah, I would always absolutely describe Quagsire as chill.
And what about Clodsire?
Clodsire is also pretty chill. Always manages to keep things light, you know? Alicia nodded, interested.
I'm actually kind of annoyed that he didn't name his Quagsire. Sorry for interrupting.
Let's see then.
Did he name his Quagsire? Not really.
He didn't name his Quagsire because I didn't name my Quagsire growing up because I was like, nothing fits him. He's just this anomaly. And it's too late now because I've already passed my Quagsire on to future generations, so it can't be nicknamed.
But you do name Mudkick though.
I did name Mudkip Mudcake. Was it Mudcake? Mudpie?
Yeah, you named him Mudkick and Mudpie. Both of them.
Mudcake. It's funny. Tell me about your Pokemon. I want to know about the ones you've been training. Sure, this is a Quagsire. Alicia nodded. What about other Pokemon? There's my Mischievous, named Deceiver. She's affectionate, loves to play, and always manages to sneak up on me when I least expect it. Danny chuckled the memory. Doop. Sounds like fun, Alicia said, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. What else? Boop. Oh, my Tyranitar Eclipse is powerful. He can take down opponents in no time. Then there's my, can I like pull that back? There we go. Then there's my ace, Caesar, named Red Knight. That's a she. That's a she. So it's like, I'm curious how like people write Pokemon stories, or like I'm even curious because there's a few like Pokemon short stories that were released. I actually own like one or two of them, mostly the Pokemon 2001. But I'm curious how they write. I'm assuming they just call all Pokemon it. I would assume they would just all be it, especially in that old book because like that was before like genders.
I don't think that they have any genders in Gen 1.
Yeah,
right?
Except for the Nidoran line.
Yeah, except for the hamsters, the cute hamsters. What the hell are they anyway?
I have to this day I don't know. There's my ace Caesar. She's.
Are they actually? I think that they are still hamsters, right? Hamsters, right?
Let's save this before this thing crashes on me. Let's see. She's fast, strong, and totally dependable in battles. I can always count on her. to pull through when things get tough. Alicia listened intensely. Wow, you've got an awesome team. I can't wait to see them in action someday. Danny smiled, enjoying the moment. What about you? Any favorite Pokemon on the ranch? Alicia's face lit up at the...
I can do it. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, time to let you go grab some water, even though that so far my voice is doing well. Okay.
My voice is doing
Alicia
much better than it was last time.
Alicia's face lit up at the mention of her family's Pokemon ranch. Oh, Emily, why do you have to be the get the end of the stick? You and your oh, absolutely. We have so many amazing Pokemon there. You know, I could sing you a song about my life on the ranch. Wait, really? That would be great. Then he encouraged, I would love to hear it. Ah, the joy of being kids. You were just getting distracted by one thing and another.
Like, I'm too afraid to write lyrics. So I think I just described how she sang.
Alicia took a deep breath, her excitement bubbling over. She
okay. So I did. Okay, we do have a few lyrics here. Okay. I mean, you could just read it if you want. I don't care.
On the ranch where the grass grows tall, the Pokemon play and have a ball with Mary and Snorlax. They dance in the sun. Every day that's an adventure. Oh, what fun! Then he smiled, enjoying the melody as the gentle breeze carried her voice through the air. Is it just me? But this feels like that's the scene of those two in Naboo.
Wait.
Playing with the sheeps.
That silly scene where Anakin and Padme are playing.
And then they're playing with the sheep. The sheep was like, please stop doing, and then just yeeted him away.
It's like, Alicia, Shelley, I don't like sand.
You probably have to make a son younger though, because he was still 19 and we are no longer 19 years old. God, I feel old.
Let's see.
Feeling inspired, decided to join it. Oh, I can sing too, she exclaimed, attempting to harmonize with Alicia. However, she starts singing. Danny quickly covered his ears. Oh no, Shelley! Maybe 6 to the ranch songs, okay? Well, what? I was trying to impress you, Shelley paused, pop forming on her lips. Sorry, but maybe you will get better with practice. Danny replied, chuckling as Alicia giggled her little playful banter. Don't worry, Shelley, we can practice together, Alicia said, giving her sister a supportive smile. Legend 2 pointed downward, and Danny realized they had finally arrived.
Okay, and that ends the current time writing rewrite. So if I guess I could bring up what the original was like. The original was like, I could hear you in my heart. I could hear you in my heart. I will sing in my heart. Okay, I'm singing. And then Shelley's like, I'm singing terribly in my heart. That's kind of what it was like.
Yeah, it can get a little bit like, why does everyone has psychic power? Seriously,
it's like I don't mind them because I wanted to give them this mystical connection to Dragon Pokemon, but like at the same time, I don't want it to become a thing. Oh yeah, we could just talk like walkie-talkies to our hearts all the time, you know?
Question: are they actually? Wait, they are related? I'm kind of confused.
They're cousins.
They're cousins. So who married George then? I think
That's
I'm confused.
Okay. So George is Dan's brother, and he married Emily.
I see. That was okay. I see. So everyone can go talk to dragons or something.
Except for Emily. Wow.
Hey, can you imagine their reaction when they find a Gibble? It's like, oh, look at you, look, it's so tiny. And then later on, the Gibble was like, Gibble become grown up, and then everyone is like, my God, this guy is a land shark. Yeah, she's a land shark. What kind of thing is that?
Okay.
Also, do you think that they will like the Goomers?
We'll get to the Goomers. Oh, way down the road.
Give me 10 years.
In 10 years, we'll get to that. We'll get to it at some point.
Or maybe you can skip through the whole thing.
Let's see.
Legend 2 slowly drift down to the front entrance of the Pokemon Center. Hey, can you imagine the Polly telling Danny, it's like, I told you you're going to have some fun and stop throwing a hissy fit.
Yeah.
I don't want them to leave.
It's like, girls here! Girls! There's too many girls here!
But later on, he goes, I don't want us to break up. It was so much fun. We're traveling together. The passenger got off their transport, and Danny put her back into her ball. As they enter, Polly rushed up to them and hugged both of her cousins, ignoring Danny. Now, there's that. Can we eat dinner? I'm starving. How do you plan to get to the next gym? Polly asked. Walk? No, you can't. Stephen corrected. The fastest way to get to how do you pronounce that?
Fuchsia.
Future City is by taking the cycling road, but to do that we all need bikes. I think that you got me this time, Danny Green, without a good answer. Can you guys not go there by flying though? I imagine you guys can have flying Pokemon or something.
Oh, Polly's about to bring it up.
That can sound like cheating. I know that went down cycling road just so I should too. You got a typo there with should too.
I should too. Oh yeah, there we go. Typo! We found a typo!
Danny replied with great enthusiasm. We could rent bikes, Tyler suggested. That might work, Polly agreed. Well, do you think that the map said that there's a rental shop right by the cycling road? Stephen remembered. There's a rental shop, but it's very expensive. Informed Nursia should have overheard their predicament. It costs about 5,000 yen for one bike.
I'm gonna change this to Poké Dollars because I think that's what I call it. I think the symbol for Poké Dollars. I can't. They kind of sound silly to say, but I think that's the official name. Hold on, I should look that up. Actually, I should look that up.
5,000 yen in US dollars is about $32.1.
The main currency of the Pokemon games is Poké Dollar. So yes, it is the official currency of the Pokemon world is actually called Poké Dollars. Boop. And also the music stopped again. Damn it! YouTube!
Oh, let me go to fix my nose bit.
What happened to the playlist, you stupid thing? It's like it got out of the playlist. This is annoying. Wait, there it goes. I'm back in the playlist now. Woo! Okay, just play it. Good. Alright, I guess I'll read ahead.
Okay, what do we have?
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Bikes, $5,000 Okay. Maybe I'll just pick up from here. That's way beyond our budget, Danny, Polly told him. Hey, Polly, do you remember when we went to the circus? We saw an act where 20 people rode on one bicycle? Maybe we could... Polly interrupted Danny in the midst of his mad idea. We are not going to ride on one bicycle like a pack of clowns! Actually, Danny may have a point, Stephen suggests. Polly looked at Stephen as if he had gone mad too. No, not all of us, but we might be able to go down with a few at a time. Danny, how much room realistically is there on your bike for people without acrobatic skills? I guess 2 could fit on it, but they would have to be small, Danny replied. Hey, why don't you guys fly on Legend 2 to the city, and I'll take my bike there. This way I can catch Pokemon and battle trainers on the way down. By yourself? I don't think so, Danny, Polly objected. Sis, I'm 10. I love that's his argument. Sis, I'm 10 years old. I could take care of myself. Sure you can. Sis, I'm 10. And a Pokemon trainer, I should be able to take care of myself that little amount of time. Well, Polly thought. I could go with him, Alicia raised her arm and volunteered. No, I'll go, Shelly argued. I had my arm up first. I'm older. You're bigger, too. I think Alicia's right. My bike is barely enough to hold her, said Danny. He wasn't thrilled about the girl tagging along with him, but it would satisfy Polly if it would satisfy Polly, he would deal with it. I guess I could trust Alicia to keep Danny in order. Dude, she's like 8, 9 maybe? Like, the logic for, like, maturity in the Pokemon universe is kind of insane when you think about it. Okay, Danny, it's settled. You and Alicia will ride down the road and the rest of us will fly. Excellent, Danny cheered. Now we can eat. Let's see. Man, how long have we been going? Okay. After dinner, the gang talked to the new members of their party. The new members of the party. Alicia and Shelly have joined the party.
Oh God, oh jeez, oh God,
Maybe we should take a break after this page. Let's see. Alicia and Shelly told them everything about the Pokemon on the ranch and both tried to impress Danny. Some Pokemon came out to chow down to the Pokemon food served up by Chansey. So we've told you all about what we've been doing, Shelly noted. Yep. But tell us about what you've been doing, Alicia finished. Do you really want to know what we've been doing? The girls nodded. Danny started stringing the events that had taken place so far after Rill up to the point where Susan left. That's too bad she had to leave, Shelly said sadly. But I'm glad you invited us, Alicia said, beaming at Polly. It's time for the kids to go to bed. It's time for you kids to go to bed, Joy strictly ordered. They sighed and headed to the bedrooms. I feel like Joy would do that. Like, if there's, like, some trainers or other, they're, like, talking, it's, like, getting late. It's like, oh, we're kids, and we're having a conversation. She's like, get to bed! Get to bed now! Let's see. A rocket entered Eric's room abruptly. Sir, our spies have heard their plans for tomorrow. What are they? Eric asked with anticipation. Danny and a new girl will be going down Cycling Road alone, and the others will be flying to Fuchsia on a Dragonite. At last, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. Without his friends, Danny will be all too easy to defeat. Now make the arrangements. Yes, sir, the grunt replied, dashing off. Danny was the last to go to sleep. His eyelids fluttered for a few seconds at the stroke of midnight, and he was out. He went through a dream that frightened him beyond anything else. He was in a white hallway. I think that's one word. And at the end was a solitary figure. Danny ran down the hall. Okay, so you have to get used to these dreams. They happen a few times, and they are foreshadowing something that happens way later in the series. Like, I'm not kidding. This is way later. It's kind of funny. Okay, so here's something interesting. This stream foreshadows this really major threat, and I'm like, I kind of like the idea of this threat. So it's kind of what got me back. It's partly what got me to continue the story, because I really want to get to this thing. Okay, so here we go. back to Danny's weird dream. Wait, are you still with me, Carrie?
I'm still here, yeah.
Okay. Danny ran down the hall. Is your voice holding out?
Danny ran down the hall and no voice came from anywhere, not even his feet slamming on the floor. He soon saw Rio standing and smirking at Danny. This must be a dream. Oh dear God, this must be a dream. Because I knew that we saved you, Danny. Danny declared courageously. All of a sudden, Rio's eyes shut. His arms lifting to the air and dangled. His head bobbed back and forth. Danny then noticed he was being held up strings like a marionette puppet. He swung slightly for a second, then collapsed onto his worthless body. A horrible, deep, booming voice echoed. Who's there? Danny then looked around and he saw hundreds of different people in the same predicament as Rio. They were held up by strings and slowly swing about. This is too early for Spiritomb or whoever is using marionette. Of worthless, the puppets of flesh and bone turned into balls of fire and flickered out. But you! Daniel felt something light wrap around his wrist, head, and legs. He lost control of himself and stopped moving against his will. He stopped marching forward and eventually he saw the wall of sharp, long spikes. No! It's pointless. It's pointless to resist. I will turn the entire world into my puppet show. Then he sprang up in his back and rolled off. Unfortunately, he was on the top bunk and hit his head hard on the floor.
Ow! Ow! That would hurt! Damn!
They don't have railings on bunk beds?
They usually do. He must have been rolling hard.
What bullshit is this?
Danny used rollout.
For some reason, this didn't wake anyone except Alicia, who was sleeping on the bed under Danny's. Her heavy, drowsy eyes slowly fluttered and she yawned. It took a moment to her to see what happened. Danny, what's wrong? Danny stood up and looked away from her. I had a terrible nightmare, but that's not what scares me. A while ago, I had a dream that I would fight Rio and return him back to his old self. That came true, but now I'm afraid that this one is also... Nothing has ever frightened me this much before, and I don't think I can go back to sleep. Look, Alicia approached him. When Pokemon on the range are afraid to sleep, I sing them and they always sleep just fine. Then he didn't think twice about this. He always felt better after hearing Alicia's beautiful voice. So I guess that they actually have some singing powers. What are you? The songstress from Fire Emblem?
Dang. Really called that, didn't you?
We usually have dancers, but then we have a singer, songstress, and a diva, in Fates. That only happened, but they usually do the same thing. Like they dance, and then your unit after movement can move again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually very good for you if you want to move again. Like get away, or maybe attack again.
Huh.
It would be difficult to do this since everyone was sleeping, so they went outside. Alicia started singing a tender melody that comforted Danny. She was singing something like, "Be gone, foul rape, stop bothering my cousin."
You're annoying my cousin. Stop it!
Stop it! I'm using my song to beat you into submission. She sang about the peacefulness and many Pokemon that were sleeping in the world go to sleep. While Danny's anxiety seemed to melt away. Alicia finished singing and smiled at Danny. Thanks, Alicia. I feel so much better now. Dude, can you imagine Mr. Briss was like, I can do singing too? But yeah, I know that you can. I do something.
Perish song, you're dead.
Say what?
Perish song, you're dead.
Oh, Jesus. 30 seconds, and we're like,
I'll put you to sleep permanently.
Oh jeez. He denied any more nightmares, but instead good dreams. He saw himself as a Pokemon champion standing high above the others. He slept soundly for the rest of the night. In the night dream, you sleep in the heart, you dream of you becoming the champion. Some bullshit like that.
Yeah, probably.
In the morning, everyone got up and was able to get nice warm showers. Danny probably woke up the latest because it was like, that is such a good sleep. Oh my god, it's almost noontime. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's been happening to me late. I basically have been falling asleep for a few hours, and then and then I'll go back to sleep, and I'll go into serious, deep REM sleep, like crazy, and then I'll be like, okay, it's 2 hours after I wanted to wake up. I am a very, very deep sleeper.
That's a good thing. I train myself to sleep when I was in the UK because we usually travel by bus or trains. Usually it goes on for hours, and I just doze off.
I don't sleep like a log. I sleep like a petrified log.
No other trainer seems to be around, and they got all the breakfast they wanted. The odd thing was Danny seemed to be thinking to himself more than stuffing food down his mouth. He held his head up with the palm of his hand, and his eyes focused on nothing but air. Well, you Hisui and Typhlosion, because you can see ghosts. There's a person standing behind you, Polly. What are you talking about? There's nobody there. There's no one there. What? Although he had gotten a good night's sleep, he had not forgotten the dream they had. The bad dream he had. He kept thinking about it again and again until they left the Pokemon Center. Outside, he took out some small rocks, chains, and wheels. He pressed a button on the wheels and they expand to a normal-sized bicycle wheels like a Pokeball expands. He then took the rods, extended the lengths as the smaller rods come out from larger ones, and connected them into the bicycle frame. What is this?
All I know is it's way too detailed.
After connecting the chain, the pedals, brakes, and the wheel, it was ready to ride.
Yeah, just build the whole bike, Danny. Jeez.
It was a small mountain bike, but it had enough room for Danny to sit and pedal, and a flat piece for Alicia to sit. Then he tossed out his Dragonite.
Oh, wait. What? Steve? What?
Yeah, it was you.
Before, oh, okay, Steve, Danny addressed. Legend 2 has never flown to Fuchsia City before, so you have to guide her there with your map. Sounds simple enough, Stephen replied. Danny mounted his bike and Alicia hopped on the back. She put her arms around his stomach, which made him feel rather uncomfortable. Well, see you there, he shuddered, while blushing so much that his face looked like fire. He clumsily pedaled all the way from the others, and the bike wobbled a little. Legend 2 knelt down, and 4 passengers climbed on. After running start, she took off. Only a couple feet away, a pair of sinister eyes spied on them. Let's say them. Rocket Grunt spoke in a walkie-talkie. He's on his way. Good, Eric's voice responded. Danny had adjusted to Alicia's touching him, and he now accelerated his speed. The bike zoomed out of Celadon and onto the cycling road. Danny made a sharp turn on the hill, and the bike moved even faster. Alicia's hair blew around violently in the wind. It's just like, if it's blowing that much on a bike, imagine how much it was blowing when they were on a Dragonite.
Dragonite is actually called a fast dragon in Japanese. Can you imagine? He was like,
Danny pulled his legs away from the spinning pedals and coasted down like a rocket. At this point, Alicia squeezed her arms tighter around Danny. She also closed her eyes and got closer to Danny. The road was made a rough, dry orange dust, and there were constant bumps. Occasionally, wild ponytail would gallop by in large numbers. there weren't many Pokemon Danny saw that he hadn't caught or wanted to catch. He was just enjoying the ride. Legend 2 was flying above the clouds, which upset Steven, who couldn't tell where they were. You need to fly lower, Steven tried to tell the dragon, but she didn't understand him. Shelly could see this, and oh boy, there it is. Oh fuck.
What? What is it?
I'm just gonna adjust this a bit. Let's see.
For everyone is an X-Man.
Everyone is an X-Man, exactly. Let's see. Jesus. Yet, when Polly gave the same directions, Legend 2 seemed to understand. Adjusted accordingly. What? She only listens to you? It's a dragon something. There we go. That makes more sense. Looks like I missed one! Alicia's grip was getting so tight that Danny was having trouble. I think we might need to take a... Okay, after this page, let's take a break until next time. Because we've been reading for a while. Yeah, it's almost...
It has been fun!
Yeah. Okay. Then I guess we'll just keep doing these until, like, we're like, okay, no more.
Severe Pokemon burnout.
It's like severe Pokemon burnout, exactly. You need to fly lower than death. Alicia's grip was getting so tight that Danny was having trouble breathing properly. Can you loosen your hold, please? He gasped. No, I'll fall off, she whined. Fine, I'll slow down a bit. Whoa! The front wheel of Danny's bike fell into a deep ditch and threw him off, and Alicia holding onto him. Ow! What a big hole! Alicia, are you alright? He got up and looked over to see a large muscular arm pull his cousin, who was out cold, off the ground. He was wearing a Team Rocket uniform, but before Danny could react, something hit him with a painful force in the back of his head. As he fell onto his back, he managed to see a brief glimpse of Eric standing over him, taking his Pokeballs. You'll pay. At the same time, he blacked out.
Are we cutting it off?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good place. I'm going to put a little note there, a little mark there.
I can't believe we are being this evil. We're like, yeah, let's cut it off in there. And the people are like,
Alright. Yeah, so we'll pick it up from next time. We might be able to finish the last part of the story that I wrote when I was younger next time.
And then the rest of them, you write them as an adult. Wow!
Yeah, it's like, I didn't expect, gotta be honest, didn't see that coming. It's like, because I just had all these ideas for characters in Hoenn and all these other characters' ideas, like when I was younger, but I never got to write them. And they were just kind of stuck in my head for years. And then it's like, when we started to rereading these, I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to keep writing this.
You know, someday if you decided to make your own Pokemon fan games or something, you can use the story as the boards and then just make it happen.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if you're going to make the games into cassette pieces or something.
Yeah, I would love to make them 2-player co-op for one. Okay, so yeah, that's it.
Thanks for watching.
That's it for this time. We'll continue this next week, and maybe I'll have some more pictures. We'll see. I'm going to base Because so before I was basing like, okay, we'll read once I finish the pictures, but that takes too long, so we're just going to base it off of, I'm just going to try to make the pictures to go with when we read it. So yeah, see you next time. The Pokemon music is still going. Wow, that's surprising. Okay,
But it was just cut off because we are not watching things anymore.
okay, see ya. Bye.
Bye.
Stop.
We did it.
Stop. Ooh, and my voice feels fine.
Better than mine. What happened to mine?
1. Okay. Close that.